Alright, we're going to do another Shades of Dominion lore video. Except I'm not going to start where most people normally start, which is generally the character creation, or explaining what a Shade Mage is. No, we're going to start with the GM character. We're going to start with the Shade. Because as the GM of a Shades of Dominion tabletop game, the Game Master plays as the Shade Master. And as the Shade Master, they have a unique role in role-playing as the Shade in the game. And it's different from other Game Master systems in two major ways. First off, every time that the players go to a new realm or location, like a new world or a new plane, so on and so forth, the Shade Master has to determine how much shade is in the realm, and they secretly roll how much shade is in the realm, is in the plane. So they have behind their screen, or on anything that the players can't see, a number of boxes determining how much shade is available for the players to siphon from that world before that world starts to die or deteriorate. Which is an important aspect of role-playing, is role-playing the world itself, the environment itself, to your players as they pull shade from the environment around them. That is a critical role for the Shade Master in the game. Another unique aspect of the Shade Master is player accountability. Now, in the Shades of Dominion roleplay game, your players all made deals with the Shade. They all have a contract, whether spoken or unspoken, whether explicit or implicit. And the Shade has exacted from them the role that it will play on the Shade's behalf. And to enforce these contracts, these terms and conditions, the Shade puts upon the Shade Mages these things called Shade Afflictions. And each time the player acts in violation of these Shade Afflictions, there are consequences. And so you will also, behind your screen, not just have the Shade Realm tracker, but you'll also have a list of each of your characters' Shade Afflictions. So, and the intention of these Shade Afflictions is specifically so that you, as the Shade Master, can properly apply pressure to your characters and your players into either following the story as a built-in kind of railroading tool that you can use with great liberty, by the way. It is intended to be this constant thorn in the player's side. So you should not feel bad about railroading them using their Shade Afflictions. That's why they're there. That's the whole flavor of the game. And it's built in, and it's intended to be that way. But also, defying the Shade and truly role-playing their character opens them the ability to grow and develop as a character with risk. But if you survive the risk, there is great reward as part of their character development. And so those are the major differences in being the Game Master in Shades of Dominion compared to other systems. You have these two additional roles that help assist you in really driving the story forward, and be your duty to describe the environment as your Shade Mages and your players interact with the Shade in the realms that they're exploring and adventuring in. So, that's what I wanted to say about the Shade Master in the Shades of Dominion, and how it is great fun being the Shade Master, playing the Shades of Dominion. And that's important in a role-playing game. You have to make being the Game Master far more intriguing, far more interactive, and give it that kind of dynamic wiggle room that makes a great story happen almost spontaneously. And that's what I wanted to share about the Shades of Dominion this time around. And that's all, folks. Stay carnal and God bless.